Rick was going for it. Yeah. So I'm starting us off with our food. As we did last time, all of us have some different things. Last time it was Joe's birthday, so he had a really special salad. Uh, I chose a very like it's kind of similar to what Rick had last time, but it went. I was going back to my college roots. I used to eat at Chili's when I was younger and loved
Yes.
their queso and chips.
Mm.
And so in college, I was like, oh gosh, this is super easy. So I just took a thing of chili and filled it with some cheese. And then you just take some chips from Chipotle that you have left over, and it was about the same. Joe?
Oh man, um,
Nice job, man.
that looks really good. My roommate worked for Chili's all throughout college, so it was great. All right, here we go. So I have an egg sandwich on grilled buttered sourdough toast. Oops, my cheese is falling off. With some cheese and some ham, and yeah, with the grilled sourdough toast, and it's just, it's pretty choice. Sourdough egg sandwich.
Woo! So here's the funny thing about my lunch. Last time I joked about what my lunch was. I had the apples and nuts, and then had the nachos actually. But what I realized is that one of my go-to places to make myself feel good is to eat crappy food. And so actually my wife and I went on this eating plan. So actually this is my actual lunch. Some almonds and the green apple. That's my actual lunch.
14 almonds.
Well, I think 2, 4, 6, 8 today. So
Oh.
I might have eaten 2. So 10 almonds. So, yeah, I'm just struck with how, how this moment for all of us, right, is exposing these areas of feelings that we're uncomfortable with. And so, I would just say, be really aware of where you're going in those places of trying to control how you feel. Because some of those places are not very healthy. So I'm going to eat my green apple and my almonds. There's so many great things happening. We have a couple of great volunteer opportunities to press into. I think in this time, it's easy to kind of just say, how am I going to survive? And one of the things what we've been saying over and over and over is let's thrive in this moment. Let's look back in this moment and be really proud about how we leaned into it. And I sent an email out to a bunch of our Westwoods family yesterday and just said this simple thing. Hey, you have something to offer. Whether it's just your attention to your family, whether it's a kind heart attitude toward a neighbor, some time that you can leverage to send an email or write a note to somebody. Financially, we're setting up a community compassion fund. And so, if that's something that you want to contribute to help meet the very basic needs of people in our community, we'll stick a link on how to do that on this. Or volunteering, volunteering to just knock on the door of a neighbor, or volunteering in a kind of this official capacity of helping us with food distribution. And then every Friday from now in the foreseeable future, for sure for the next 5 weeks, we're going to take a group of 5 people down to the National Western Complex and help serve meals to men who are struggling with homelessness. So we have, I think, 3 people signed up for tomorrow right now. So if you want to help us from 11:30 to 2, you can comment here, send me an email, rick@westwoodscc.org, and I'll let you know kind of how to do that. So love you guys. Drew, what do you got going?
Yeah, first of all, really important. This is for Josh Brink. You can barely see it, but I have a mustache, and so does Joe, and this is called virtual peer pressure. So you're next because Brady already did it, and Rick's working on his right now. We'll see it in the next few days. Sorry, that's a side thing. Kids and students, we love you. We're for you, and so tonight we're doing a student Zoom game night. It should be pretty fun. It's gonna be at 7 p.m. So if you want to be a part of that, just comment below if you haven't already got the link. Would love to have you join us. We're gonna play some virtual Mafia, maybe some Hangman, maybe some trivia. Who knows with the time. So look forward to being able to hang out and be able to talk. Kids, we have each Sunday we're just kind of creating this little platform for you for the curriculum, to equip you, to encourage you to have those conversations with your kids that help them engage the way of Jesus, and then also an encouragement in the way of Jesus. And this week's is just simply delight in the opportunity for kids to play. That God created us as people who have imaginations, and we're co-creators, and part of that is even just in the midst of play, and how play is so formational for kids right now in this moment to process, to engage this moment, and to release some of the anxieties that they may be experiencing in different ways. So encourage you to check those things out. We'll add that to this as well. But yeah, we're just really excited for those things, and we're really thankful for just the families that we have and who you are, and just want to cheer you on in all that you do. Joe?
Oh man, that's good. Thanks for all you're doing, Drew, with that. My kids have really enjoyed all the stuff they get to do on Sunday. It's been pretty awesome. I know a lot of people are meeting over Zoom, doing things like this, and either that's through an MC or through family groups, playing Jackbox games over Zoom. There's so many things that we have learned to do. They've been out there, but we've learned to do to stay connected. One of the things that we started saying is social, not instead of social distancing, we're saying like physical distancing, because really we can still be social. And yeah, that looks like being through a screen a lot of the time. I played baseball catch with my neighbors 2 doors down the other day. We sanitized the baseball. But there's just so many different ways that you can still stay connected. And we want to be a resource for everybody. So just kind of putting it out there that if you would like to be in a community over a Zoom chat, or just if you find yourself in this moment where you don't have people to connect with via Zoom or FaceTime or any electronic that you may have, we want to help. So you can post in the comments here if that's cool, guys. People can post in the comments, and then also my email. I'm free to talk to you about how to stay connected, or maybe if you haven't been able to get online and do all those things because maybe you don't know how or whatnot. I would love to reach out and work with you and make it so you can. So it's joe@westwoodscc.org. So joe@westwoodscc.org. And we have so much content that's being pushed out right now through Westwoods TV, which has been really, really fun to watch. A lot of different perspectives. A couple things that I'm excited for next week. Our Tuesday spot is going to be Kelsey Bradley and Kenna Scott, and they're going to do random corn thoughts with Kelsey and Kenna, which is going to be great. But this week, tonight at 8 p.m., we have a candlelight vigil. Rick, you want to talk more about that?
Yeah, I think that this idea of candlelight vigil is a time to come together, typically to light a candle in commemoration of loss and the clinging to hope. And so what we hope will happen is that a bunch of us will be able to come together virtually to light a candle, and then to just spend some time soaking in the hope of our moments, our personal moments, the loss that our families are feeling, the loss that our community is feeling, the loss that our world is feeling right now, and that we would be together in that. And so 8 o'clock tonight, Mountain Time, grab a candle and maybe just gather your family that's there, and let's spend some time praying together and soaking in the truth of loss and the truth of hope, how those things hold together. So love you guys. Thanks so much for joining us. Have a great lunch. Talk to you later. Bye.